Istanbul is a city that enjoys the seaside vibe all year long. There's lots of different activities to do when you're here. But other than that, the people who live in Istanbul really know how to enjoy living on a seaside. There's fishing, rowing, and above all, there's sailing. We have some of the best sailing around because you can take a day trip, go around the Princess Islands and come back, spend the day there, swim, have lunch, stay the night. And it's as if you've left the hustle and bustle of this mega city and escaped to your own private little island. Right now, we're going to take a little sail around those magnificent islands. Istanbul is a place where sailing is something everyone should try. Whether you're looking for relaxation or a big rush of adrenaline, sailing in Istanbul has got it. This is one of the most special things to do around here. These are waters that sailors have been sailing for thousands of years, and you should do it too, because if you're sailing in Istanbul, you have a few options as far as routes go. My favorite is to do the Princess Islands. These are a cluster of 9 islands in the Sea of Marmara. You can go through the Bosphorus, which is a motor only, so you will not be able to sail in that area. But once you pass the Bosphorus, you're in the Black Sea, which is another great area to be enjoying sailing. The Princess Islands are fabulous because there's a lot of nature on these islands. To be inside of this big city and be able to escape into a little piece of heaven this close to a metropolitan area is something that very few cities have. Every year there's a very big event, the Bosphorus Cup, which takes place at the end of September, where a sailing regatta takes place starting in the Black Sea and ending in the Sea of Marmara, going completely through the heart of Istanbul, the Bosphorus. If you're here during that time, doesn't matter which side, Asian or European that you're on, you're gonna have something great to see. The best part of sailing is the food, because you are gonna get to stop off at an island that's really not that easy to get to and eat some of the best meze in Istanbul. This is literally a meze fest. But what I wanted to talk about was what's in the mezes. This, for instance, is a stuffed mussel. It's a street food, but it's also a meze. This is köpoğlu. It is fried aubergines with a tomato sauce and some green peppers, sometimes hot, you have to be careful. This is actually fried liver. This is girit ezmesi. So what this is kind of a lot of different green herbs mixed with different cheeses. This is a marinated sea bass, and this is one of my favorite and classical always order dishes whenever I go to eat meze. This is what we call kuru cacık. So what that means is it's a yogurt mixed with cucumbers and mint. It's delicious. This is a very interesting seaweed that we do with a garlic sauce. It's kind of a very traditional thing to eat at any place that you go for meze. And of course, these are the stuffed zucchini flowers. And I have to say that they make the best stuffed zucchini flowers that I've ever eaten here. So if you come to Kınalıada, please order this. Think of me and say, I love Aynaz, thank you, okay? This one here is a vegetable and prawns fried kind of invention that they've made here. This is a white cheese covered in sesame seeds, fried, and then covered with a honey sauce. And of course, our most special dish at the table, this is called the ayvalık ball, or ayvalık top. And what this is it's a bunch of different seafood mixed together in kind of a ball of mixed with some eggs, and then fried and put in a sauce. It is amazing. So, all I have to tell you is, if you're in Kınalıada, don't miss the meze. Sailing in Istanbul is an experience that is something you should not miss when visiting here, or if you live here. Most of the people who live here already know about these little secrets. I hope that you know now that you should be coming to Kınalıada for some meze. The best. Being on a sailboat, spending the whole day sailing, having fantastic meze at some of the best restaurants that you can imagine. But to top it off, you can spend the evening at one of the nightclubs or your day at the day clubs that exist all over the island.
The most beautiful sea hasn't been crossed yet. The most beautiful child hasn't grown up yet. The most beautiful days we haven't seen yet. And the most beautiful words I wanted to tell you I haven't said yet, as Nazım Hikmet would have said.